What's up, y'all? It's Lawrence from Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk. And today I got that first appearance, Detective Comics Batman by Mcfarlane. I've been waiting for this for a minute. Canceled the whole pre-order, double back, got him at GameStop, came today. It's gonna be a dope video, gonna compare him to other figures, check him out with the rest of the Bat family. Let's go.
Boom. Here we go. Yo, this is such a dope figure. When they announced it, I was like, I got to have it. When I saw that it had that wire cloth tape, it was a must. Let's check out the packaging. Here you go, right here, standard Mcfarlane packaging. You can see that he comes with 2 more sets of hands. That wrench, which he uses in the comic, we'll take a look at that. Just says Batman here. I can't remember what the Superman was, the first appearances. Did they have a name there? Cannot remember. But on the side, it gives you the comic, Detective Comics 27, his first appearance, Batman, and the back of that comic. Man, it's kind of crazy to think a character from 1939 is rocking out in 2024 in the biggest way. That's kind of dope. That's real dope. You see some of the legal jargon right here. Not sure what this does, but let me know. And here's the barcode for anyone looking for them. All right, let's get this bad boy open. So, very excited when this figure came out. As you heard me say, I mean, I know Mcfarlane does a lot of Batman figures, but if he keeps doing things like this, come on, man, come on. Let's get some of this out first. As usual, we have a card that we're gonna pull out. It's interesting though, right? Because this is the regular, ooh, destroying this. This is the regular Multiverse line, obviously. But the Superman first appearances, the Action Comics and the Superman, they were a collector's edition. Having a hard time with this card. Cover of that comic. If you don't collect Mcfarlane cards, this is a dope one to keep just because. And here's the back. You can pause that, give it a read. It looks a little different than the other Batman ones, as it should. But like I was saying, it's weird because, you know, the Superman one, that's his first appearance, was the collector's edition. It cost more money, but this is the regular. So the pricing is kind of all over the place. You would think that this might have been more expensive because they're giving you a whole cloth cape with the wire, but that's regular price. I don't know how it works. Maybe it comes down to how many they make, supply and demand. Who knows? Let's get them out the packaging though. What's cool about these cloth capes is it's so much easier to get them out. Boy, oh, already. How dynamic is that? Always need a figure stand. Always need a figure stand. That's one thing about Mcfarlane. So I wish we didn't need figure stands just to stand them up regular. Oof, this joint's came out a little wonky. Okay. Typical Mcfarlane, takes forever to stand them upright. All right, let's take a look at his accessories. First, you hang back here. Now, there is that Platinum Edition that has the cell shading of the blue, or is that just highlights? I forgot what the actual term is. And the inside of his cape is blue. Now, I don't like the blue shading, But I love the inside of his cape being blue, so. But I was happy with this one. This is accurate to the cover of the comic. Right? Right. Let me see. No, the cover of the comic's blue. I can't remember. I guess the inside, I haven't actually taken a look at this comic in a super long time. But it's either inside the purple, the gloves are purple and the cover is blue, or vice versa, or it mixes up. Back then, I'm sure things were mad inconsistent. In the comments, let me know, because I don't know. Anyway, here we get some gloves. And these are, let's get more light so you can see them. These are kind of gnarly, man. They almost look like he's wearing rubber gloves. Like the texture is kind of crazy on here. I'm not getting the best light. You can see it there. It's kind of gnarly. It's very gnarly. And even here, it looks like these look real, like he's wearing latex gloves, which I don't know if he did in the comics. They're very detailed. It's really cool. It actually might look really cool on another figure, like a bad guy. Like I might put these hands on that Hush figure. Ooh, we might do that. These might look cool on Hush's figure, although none of these hands can hold anything. We're gonna check that out. He also uses a crowbar, which is why he comes with a crowbar. Crowbar, tripping, thinking about the Joker. A wrench. I know my tools. It's a wrench. That's really cool. But let's get to the reason why we're here, man. Let's check out this figure. Let's check out this figure. Oh, let's raise it up. Got me a new desk. Got me a new desk. So, got that motorized action. Okay. Look at this guy. This looks great. This looks so good. The body, you've seen it before. You've seen the body before. It is, ooh, I'm wrong. I thought this was the Hush body, but actually, hold on one second. I think it's the Three Jokers. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm tripping. They're all the same buck. It's the shading. You don't see the wrinkles in this kind of gray as much as these. Yeah, same body as these guys. And it'd be nice if they used the Nightfall body buck, because he's a little smaller, like a younger Batman. But we'll get into the comparisons. But here we are. Let's check out his articulation. Head is stiff, boy. It is stiff, like it don't want to turn. For all those people that complained about Michael Keaton's figure not being able to move his head, well, this is what it would have been like. That's not fun. Ooh, it's stiff. I don't even want to mess with it. I feel like it's going to pop off. Yeah, this might be able to benefit from a little warm water because he is a little stiff. Yeah. Not as flexible because of the diaper piece here. It's got the splits. Okay, but man, who cares about that as much as this wired cape is fire. Wow. And the texture feels, it's a different wire cape. We haven't gotten this one before. You haven't gotten this wired cape before. This is the way he looks in the back. Very simple color, as he should be. Very simple. I love this. I don't feel like taking his hands out, but this is a big issue. What's supposed to hold this wrench? Now I'm sure you can get it in there, but that's not how you hold the wrench. So I don't know why they didn't give him extra hands. Now these hands are cool because they're like, you know, the Batman in the dark, kind of scary, right? Just kind of like, I'm being lazy not putting them on, but you get the idea. I love it. Let's get a close up. And you see the wrinkled part of his glove. Sorry, my light situation is lame. Hold on, maybe we can do. That's a little better. Sorry about that. Let's get a look at his face. That's one thing you cannot argue about Mcfarlane figures, man. They give you some good head sculpts. And he does not disappoint. Look at that mug. Look at that mug. And is it the same? I don't know if it's the same exact face. I actually cannot tell. I can't tell if he's reused part of this jawline before. Huh. Not sure. Not sure. Looks dope though. Now we haven't gotten a cape like this, I don't think. Because the Superman that came out with the wire cape, it's a completely different texture. This is more like underwear. And this one's more like a really nice ribbon. Oh, and it has the pleats, kind of pleated, so it has, yeah, that's dope. But yeah, the textures are actually pretty different, which is kind of cool. So if you were to stand this Superman with this Batman, and they do scale well together, because this Superman is huge, like the textures of their capes should be different. Ugh. That's dope. It's a little wind blown. A little wind blown. I mean, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? That looks great. That looks great. They look great together. He's gonna be too big for the other Superman, I already know. And this cape is very similar to the Superman cape. So it's a completely different cape. And you can even really see it since this is a black cape. They're both black. You can see like this is shiny and kind of has that silky kind of feel, whereas this is just like that cloth. My son is out there having a ball playing, so you might hear him having a ball. We have a ball in this house. That's what we do. But you can, the Batman. That is sick. Now, if you want to have like a first appearance shelf and have like that 1930s Batman with that 1930s Superman, it'll look a little something like this. And, you know, it's kind of typical Mcfarlane fashion that the Batmans are going to be taller than the Supermans, but this is kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, but you can do force perspective. You can throw him on a flight stand, right? And kind of have him hovering here. That is sick. I wish I had a flight stand on me. I'm not prepared, but that would actually be pretty dope. This display. And if that doesn't tickle your fancy, we can throw in this Superman. Superman 1, that was Action Comics. This is Superman 1. You can put him here too. And then get his cape windblown. So it's going in the direction that his cape is going. That would look dope on a figure stand. And that's the thing, that's what I love about the wired capes, is that it's cloth, but they're so dramatic, they'll go on your shelf well with the molded plastic capes. That's the issue with some of the cloth capes for me, is they're nice, but they stand out when you pose them with other figures, but the wired, it kind of keeps them in the same drama, which is dope. And it looks like Mcfarlane is committing to the wired cape. That new Tim Drake Robin that was just announced, that pre-orders today. I'm probably gonna drop this tomorrow, which is your today, the 10th. That pre-order, so get him if you can. Now let's compare him to some other Batman. I kind of already started it, but if you want to have a Batman through the ages shelf, the scale is what's gonna kill you. The scale is what's gonna kill you, man. This is actually a pretty good scaled Batman. But that's kind of gonna, yeah, they're not gonna look right. You'd have to use force perspective if you wanted to have like Batman suits through the ages. But this is pretty cool. You can buy that these are the same person. You can see the evolution in, you know, my head. If your head canon is this is the Batman suit that exists in current canon, you can easily see where he went from this to this, you know, or even like kind of gradually. They are making so much noise, I apologize. Go from this to this to this. That's pretty dope. Yeah, and so like what's missing is this guy in the right scale. Then you would kind of have Batman through the years. Oh, Mcfarlane will get you with that scaling. Oh man, old school Bat logo, which is painted right there. And this works well. This works well. Get his cape windswept in the direction Robin's is windswept. That works. That might be the new display. What y'all think? I know he didn't have the bat signal yet, but still, that's still pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, man. So this figure is a 10 out of 10 for me. I mean, if you're tired of this body book, I understand. And you wish the articulation was better, I understand. But for me, he's going to be standing on the shelf probably like this. Probably like this. You know, nothing too deep. Maybe I'll put him on a flight stand so he's like jumping. But he's going to be pretty simple. And the cape is going to do the work. That is so dope. That is so fire, man. I love it. I love it. And I can't wait because we're getting that new Batman animated series, and the artwork is inspired by like this. It's like noir, so it's looking like he's drawn pretty much like this without purple gloves. So that's dope. That's dope. I am very, very happy with this purchase. Mcfarlane, you might be tired of Batman, but boy, does he give us some great Batman figures. You can get the comics. You can jump into the movie lines. He hooks us up with some dope figures that have a hard time standing. They do. They have a hard time standing. But yo, that is freaking dope. And since this Batman is before any, Jokers and stuff like that, if you wanted to grab a Sam and Twitch figure from the Spawn line, I mean, because Batman went against thugs and mobsters back then, that can work for your display. You can mix and match then the right scale, the right kind of texture. That can work. And look at these Hush gloves. Now, you can't get him holding a gun with these hands, but is that, sorry. They're pretty huge. Scratch that. Now I'm just playing with my toys. Let's get to that part of the video where I should have stopped it 5 minutes ago. I'm just having a great time playing with my toys. Oh man. Anyway, that's it. That's that Detective Comics first appearance Batman. I'm incredibly happy. I can't wait to just play with him some more and pose him some more. This is so dope. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Join us every Sunday. We are dropping such fun geek content. So join us. Thank you so much for watching. I already said that. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you same bat time, same bat channel. Peace.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk.